It was all me.
I
Let me
No,
I
get
but
got
it.
no,
my
Let
I
me,
got
let me
my
get
talk.
started.
Hey,
no,
I got my
that's not
Takis and
me.
Coke. I'm good.
This is not me. This is all you.
Matter of fact, Coach John, can you read that for me, please?
Okay. Oh, Billy Bob, what happened to your smile?
Oh Lord.
What happened to your smile,
Go
Billy?
ahead, Coach Johnson. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, Florida, they were looking ahead to this Saturday's game in Baton Rouge. In came in South Florida, who already had a top 20 victory in their pocket, looking to have a second, and they succeeded, beating the Gators 18-16. Uh, to me, there was no excuse for Florida to have South Florida hang in the game. Uh, I thought this team was more talented. I thought this team was more well coached. I thought this team was more focused. With this game, I am 100% wrong because there is no reason why, unless this game was played in Tampa, then maybe I could see this result happen. But in Gainesville, no. And this is the issue I have with the Gators. Not their quarterback, not their spitting defensive lineman, not the secondary linebacking core, not the wide receiver, running backs, offensive line. My issue is Billy Napier. If you all are, and I'm saying this to Gators fan, I think Playmaker understands this, but I'm speaking to the Gators fan that isn't as knowledgeable as Playmaker. If you believe this guy is going to give you the props that Steve Spurrier did, or even ascend atop the mountain like the co-ed banging fool Urban Meyer did, you are sorely and sadly mistaken. Because Billy Napier would be like, what's the best comparison I can? Oh, yeah, he is Ron Zook 2.0.
Ew. Ew.
And you gave him an extension. I hope you're happy, Gators fan, because your team is going to languish in mediocrity with results like this. And I'm not even a Gators fan. And I'm saying this. No, I can go on and on about Brandon Bed wanted to launch projectile at an offensive lineman. That was stupid. The young man knows it. He apologized for it. And yes, that came at a costly moment because South Florida was driving down with 2 minutes to go to get the game-winning field goal, which ended up being a chip shot 20-yarder. But that doesn't explain the
28.
other 58 minutes of piss poor play beforehand, because that game should not have been 16-15 with 2 minutes to go. Playmaker.
Cool McCain, you brought up a term that we like to use on Monosaur Wrestling. And that is, it's just sometimes you hate being right. Now, I didn't say this on the show last week, but me and Coach Johnson had a conversation. And Coach Johnson, what did I say how I felt about this game?
You said if Florida overlooked South Florida and was focused on LSU, watch out, because they should not overlook this team.
I mean, was I the only one who watched South Florida beat the brakes off of Boise State?
Well, I will say this. According to the Florida staff, the answer to that question is yes. Because I don't think they watched any film of that game.
And
Otherwise, they would
you
be better prepared Saturday than they
and you
were.
know the funny thing is, you didn't have to go hard to find it. It was right on ESPN opening weekend. I had this on ESPN, USC, South Florida, play Boise State, and then you was like, oh, they beating the brakes off them. Okay, maybe South Florida might be a team that I might want to keep my eye on at the corner of my eye because the way that this beat Boise State, yeah. And then we get to Saturday in the swamp where DJ Ladway. Let me see here. Like when you look at the numbers, you'd be like, where's there to complain about? 23 for 33, 222, one touchdown, one interception. Those some good numbers, right?
Decent numbers.
Normally
This
speaking, yes.
is why you watch the game.
Decent numbers, but that one pick, that right there is a negative.
This is why it's important to watch the game. So when you do shows like this, you can provide a little more insight to just what the numbers say.
Yeah, you're providing more context. As they say in the biz, you're providing more context.
Yes, sir. Contextualize.
If you watch the game,
Mm-hmm.
I saw a potential Heisman candidate afraid.
Oh, no longer being one? Like Arch Manning? Yes.
Arch Manning,
Damn.
see me. I get Arch Manning a pass because I'm like,
Young Archibald.
oh, you want to be against NFL style defense. I didn't know that. That's poor job on my part. That's the host of the show. I wasn't paying attention to Matt Patricia being a defensive coordinator for Ohio State, even though I still picked Ohio State.
I'm just saying, Matt Patricia, the way he looked the last time he was in the NFL with Philadelphia, it's not your fault that you overlooked it.
He didn't look all that great. And when he was the offensive coordinator of the Patriots, he didn't look all that great either.
So
Hey,
my bad.
don't blame us. We got somebody up here who eats mustard all the time. Okay, just leave us alone.
So I'm just saying, my bad. My bad. I did not pay attention to the defensive coordinator side. If I would have, I would definitely have picked Ohio State, and it wouldn't have been no conclusion. And Coach Johnson probably would have cussed me out that week. But I was like, it's Ohio State. They at home. They ain't been talked about. I'm gonna take Ohio State. Now I know Matt Patricia was there, so I get Arch Manning a pass. DJ, you don't get a goddamn pass.
Well, but you do.
Why is you playing scared against South Florida out of all teams?
Because he heard you saying he needed to be bubble wrapped.
He was trying to stay in the bubble wrap for you.
Yeah.
You're around here playing scared, over throwing wide open wide receivers, throwing balls to the dirt when the receiver come across and he wide open.
The young man has to learn. He has
So
to.
that bubble wrap be getting moist after a while, though.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's probably gonna get his butt handed to him down in LSU too. So I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
So you playing scared. Billy Napier, he want to call dumbass plays.
Yeah.
He is to a lot of people not in Florida.
Unfortunately, you want to call out someone being scared. That dude coach is scared.
You want to run when you should pass, and you want to pass when you should run.
Yeah, that dude coach is scared. So there you go.
So maybe
what are you doing?
Maybe a new hint you should give Billy Napier is whatever he wants to do the opposite. Maybe that would be helpful.
And I mean, he has some carte blanche. I mean, he just didn't he scratch a new deal?
No, the AD scratched a new deal.
Oh, well,
Which I'm glad you brought that up. Because guess what,
Mr.
Mr. Strickland? How you feeling right now with that new 3-year contract there that you got? Because the reason why you got it ain't because of Bill Napier, it's because of Todd Golden.
Well, he's probably going to one of the strip clubs with Ric Flair in Gainesville. I'm sorry.
Woo!
But your sweet pick was Billy Napier, and look what happened. South Florida. All they had to do was hang around. And when you what happens when you let an inferior team just hang around?
They started to build what we like to call confidence.
Confidence.
And that's a dirty, nasty, filthy C word.
And then here's another M word that's as nasty as a C word, momentum.
Ooh. Cold.
They build confidence. That's right. They build confidence and then they build momentum.
You about to get us banned up here.
Now, Cole Johnson, can you remind me who is my defensive tackle that got ejected for being a dumbass?
That's one Mr. Brendan Bett.
Mr. Brendan Bett. So now check this out, right? Now, check this is what pisses a lot of people in Gainesville off. Okay, you're up 16-15, right? You had to punt the ball because you only got 2 damn yards on your last possession of the goddamn game.
I told you was gonna be on one, and you claimed you weren't. I told you, son.
So we have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left, right? First down, incomplete pass. We got a second down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Second down at the South Florida's 11-yard line. They got to go a pretty good ways to get a field goal, correct?
Oh yeah, at least what you said. They're on 11.
They own
Yes.
11.
They're on 11.
They own 11.
At least for a makeable field goal, I would say at least 70 yards.
Which, by the way, which gives credit to my punter for even putting them almost inside.
That far. Yeah,
I mean,
far.
it is a Grammatica, so I would say about 60 to 65, yeah.
True.
But we ain't gonna get to that, though. We're not going to get to that, though. This is what we're going to get to. First play, incomplete pass. So we not be 2nd and 10, right?
Okay.
2nd and 10. Why is your dumb ass tackle the goddamn receiver? Now, pass interference. That's a 13-yard penalty right there. So now we go from 2nd and 10 to 1st and 24. And then guess what happened to play afterwards?
Hawk 2-1, spit on that thing. Spit on that thing.
Hey,
So Florida gave South Florida basically almost 30 yards free.
For Hawk Tour. Playmaker, I was told to provide you a message. Stephen Boss told me to let you know that he was at the game and you guys made him feel welcome and enjoy with how you played.
I'm happy you enjoyed yourself because there's a lot of fans that did not enjoy themselves.
Well, he's a Florida State fan. That's why he enjoyed himself.
Oh, I
Of course that's why.
No, I was providing that context for everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
So guess what? We went from putting them at the 11-yard line. Now they on 39-yard line in 3 plays. And only 30 seconds came off the clock.
Yes.
It just sounds so dirty.
And here's the dilemma, though. You know what the dilemma is for Florida fans right now?
Being like, like a masterpiece.
They want Billy Napier's head on a silver platter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. And Shane, I'm coming to you for this, right?
Okay.
If you fire Billy Napier, who are you going to replace him with? Because guess what? We're going to Baton Rouge Saturday night. Oh, and by the way, ABC, I'm sorry you getting such a bad game. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wolf.
Because the way Florida looks, they might go into Baton Rouge. They might even get even more scared because guess what? It's Death Valley at prime time.
But you already waving the white flag saying it's going to be a bad game?
No. I'm just pulling the page out of your book right at this moment in time.
Okay.
He's doing the Mike Gun.
It's a preemptive bad game.
So you got that right. You got LSU in prime time down in Death Valley, right, Shane?
Yeah.
Guess what's the next game on the schedule?
Try me.
Florida.
Oh, we get to go down
Miami.
to Hard Rock Stadium and play the Miami Hurricanes.
The U.
And you're gonna get your butts handed down there too.
Oh, see, yeah, here's the thing. This was supposed to be the easy part of the stretch for Florida State because they were going to go into tough waters, starting with LSU. And I think it's like 4 or 5 straight games that's against ranked opponents.
Now, so you got LSU, you got Miami. Oh, by the way, you come home and guess what you get? You get Arch Manning, the Texas Longhorns.
Archibald.
No, Archibald.
Which means most likely Cole Johnson is gonna be having fun dancing on my grave after that week.
Well, I mean, they're visiting Gainesville, so there you go.
And then after that, guess what? And then after Cole Johnson is dancing on my grave, then he gonna probably come on the following week and cuss me out because guess what? We gotta go to Cal Field and visit the 12s.
And they better beat the Aggies down.
And you have no damn faith in them whatsoever, so I don't even want to hear it. That's the next 4 games. Oh, and by the way, and by the way, can I make it worse for everybody? Can I just make it worse for everybody?
How can you make it worse, sir?
Before you play Georgia on November 1st and you have your bye week the week before, you finish this part of the schedule on October 18th at home against, I don't know, I think a team that came up and beat number 12 last week.
So the Cowbell team visits the swamp. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, at what point of the season do you really want to fire Billy Napier? Because if you fire him, we still gonna be dead in the water no matter what.
So you want to keep old Billy?
Might as well let him get his ass whooped for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring in a new coach to get his ass whooped. That's not fair to him.
I would think he would do an interim. You make somebody else from the staff.
I ain't want to do an interim because they ain't fair to them. They shouldn't even be part of this ass whooping that's finna come. Because by the way, when does Florida ever win the LSU in Death Valley? In prime time.
Did they even do it in the Tim Tebow era?
The last time they did it, it wasn't in prime time. It was a 3:30 game.
Bags.
It was a 3:30 game, and we had a goal line stop of LSU, which, if I remember correctly, was the beginning of Ed Orgeron being on the hot seat.
Yeah,
So you're talking to like 2021?
Oh,
Somewhere
it
else.
Yeah.
It was wrong.
I miss Ed Orgeron. Oh my
So
God.
guess what?
Character.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you fire. You can bring in whoever, but who's gonna survive the rest of this schedule?
So you basically don't want nobody else to catch his strays and residuals.
Oh no. Let him catch all of it.
So you saying you want a bunch of L's to fall on Florida?
It's gonna fall regardless. What did I tell you I'll be satisfied with?
You said 8-5, but
Well, they already got one before away.
I don't think you would be satisfied with 8-5 the way this team is looking, because they may be worse.
I think you might be elated with 8-5 the way this team looking. You might feel like you won a national championship if you're 8-5.
By the way, Cole, to wrap that up, the last time that the Gators ended up doing anything was 2016 in Death Valley. Their last night win was 2009.
So it was during the team. So it was during the Tim Tebow era. Okay, well, just a little after, yeah. Well, senior season. Yeah, senior season. Okay, I thought so, because I was thinking the last night when I was thinking it had to be during the Tim Tebow era. Thank you, Shane.
It's what I do on the other shows.
And we got to be on ABC, which means everybody can find it.
Everybody gonna be seeing y'all getting your ass handed to you.
The whole world is gonna be watching 7:30.
Well, there may be a couple of third world countries that don't have TV. So it may not be the whole world.
No, they'll find.
I think Romania's got better things to watch.
Not a third world country.
So yes, thank you, and thank you, Billy Napier. He had one job. That's to beat South Florida, and then we'll get through this gauntlet whichever way we go. But now the gauntlet's gonna even add more fire to the hell that you finna go through right now. Because you just couldn't beat South Florida. You just couldn't beat South Florida.
You did me proud, Playmaker. This is exactly what I expected. Thank you, sir.